everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking to you guys through my August favourites, which is crazy because by the time you're watching this video it's actually already September, which I think is even more crazy. But in the month of August I've generally been enjoying a lot of new skincare products. I've been enjoying some makeup bits as well, and I feel like August is quite a weird month to talk about favourites because it's that transition season where it's you get into your autumny winter vibes, but it's not really summer over yet, so it's kind of a bit weird. And I've been enjoying some autumn makeup, and I got some new skincare products I want to share with you guys as well. So without me waffling on too much, let's get started. So I'm going to kick things off with some skincare products I've really been enjoying, and this month my skin has been completely freaking out. I didn't know what it was. It happened in the last maybe 2 weeks of August, and my skin has just been completely breaking out, which it doesn't really happen anymore, but it has been breaking out pretty much everywhere, and I didn't know what it was, so I decided to go back to basics with my skincare and I tried a new cleanser. So this is from Earle, and this is the Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. Now I've been using this for quite a few years now. I keep going back to it. It's one of those products that works really well when my skin is freaking out, it doesn't know what it's doing. But I do try a lot of new skincare products throughout the month, so I was thinking maybe my skin is just a little bit too overwhelmed. So this is something that takes my skin back to square one, and it just works really well too. It actually has a really lovely eucalyptus scent, and it's very refreshing to use in the morning time. And usually when I cleanse my skin in the morning, I'm usually half asleep anyway, so this definitely works really well in waking my skin up and definitely waking me up in general. So I've been enjoying this more so in the morning because it just works really well in just giving your skin a really quick cleanse, but your skin doesn't feel stripped at the same time. It's actually a really lovely cream cleanser. It's really good to use with all skin types, and generally I think this has been one of those products that have been kind of in and out of my skincare routine, but definitely a firm favourite as well. So this is from Earle. The next product I want to talk about is also from Earle, and this actually I picked up on a whim, but I ended up really enjoying it, and this is the Instant Boost Skin Tonic. Now I've been after a new toner for a while because I've been using my Origins toner, which is great, but it's a little bit too moisturising for summertime, so I decided to go ahead and try this one. And this is the Instant Boost Skin Tonic, and the reason why I really like this is because it's alcohol free and it doesn't dry your skin out, and it doesn't leave your skin feeling really bare. A lot of times when I use a toner after cleansing, I want to get off the excess makeup or excess dirt that you have on the skin from the day, and this definitely works really well. And I love it because they have a really lovely hint of floral, but it's nothing too overpowering, and it definitely leaves my skin feeling really refreshing too. I believe they also have a spritzy version of this, which I will try, but at the moment I really like the pour over version because I do like using a cotton pad, and it just works really well in cleansing your skin as well. So I've really been enjoying this from Earle. The last skincare product I want to share with you guys for my August favourites is actually some facial discs, and these are from a brand called Colbert MD, and I actually got sent these at the beginning of August to try out, and I really been enjoying these. And I have done a blog post over on Reed's channel, which I would link down below if you're interested. But these are just one of those products that I've been reaching for pretty much on a weekly basis, and it's definitely changed my skin a little bit. And like I said, I do try out a lot of skin products during every month as well, and my skin does get a little bit overwhelmed. Like some things work, some things doesn't work, but these are some products that definitely work for me. And Colbert MD is a brand that I've been wanting to try for a very long time, but never really picked anything up because it is actually quite expensive. So these come in a pack of 20, and the reason why I really like these is because they are all individually packaged, and they just look a little bit like this. And the reason why I like these is because you can take it away on weekends, or if you're just going away for holidays for a week, then you can just take 2 of these, and they just work really well in giving your skin a quick exfoliation, but without stripping your skin as well. So you are meant to use these on a daily basis, but because there's only 20 of them, I actually use these mainly on a weekly basis, so they last a little bit longer. And I do still go ahead and do a manual exfoliation every week as well, so I didn't really need to overcompensate my skin with exfoliation. But these definitely work really well if you just want a quick exfoliation, and if you want a really nice glow to your skin as well. So these actually are soaked with I think it's hyaluronic acid. I did write a whole blog post for Ree, which I will link for you down below, but these just work really well in hydrating your skin but exfoliating your skin at the same time. So yeah, these are definitely a really nice product to use, and if I did run out of this box I would probably end up purchasing these anyway from Space NK, because they are just really, really great to use on a weekly basis as well. So these are from Colbert MD. Moving on to some makeup bits that I've really been enjoying, and I feel like August favourites is a really weird time to talk about makeup because you are getting into your autumn makeup, but it's not too late to get like put away your summer makeup yet. But in autumn in general, I've really been enjoying a new eyeshadow palette. Now, eyeshadow palettes are a weird thing because I have a lot of eyeshadow quads or palettes in general, but this is something I've been reaching for pretty much every single day in August, and this is from Chanel, and it's the new Chanel Winter Collection Quad in, I think it's called number 268 Candor et Experience. Now, I can never pronounce the Chanel names, but this quad is absolutely amazing. Now, it's an all matte quad, and actually looks quite boring from the camera, but all the shades are really, really pigmented, and I really like using all 4 of them like I have today, and it just gives your eyelids a really lovely pop of colour, but it's quite autumnal at the same time, which I really like. But some days I just reach for the browns and it just creates a really lovely soft smoky eye because it's all matte, so you don't have that excess glitter. And yeah, I've just really been enjoying it. It's really, really beautiful and it's very pigmented, so I'm very, very impressed with Chanel, and this is something I would definitely be wearing during the winter months as well. So this is from Chanel. The next product I want to show you guys is a blusher, which is also from Chanel, and Chanel are just killing it with the collections at the moment. And this is actually a product I had in my collection for quite a long time now, but I was recently just rummaging around my collection and I came across this one. So this is actually the powder blusher in number 260 Alezane. Now, I'm not really too sure if it's limited edition. I will try and link for you down below if I can find it, but it's a really lovely blusher which I have on today. But it's a very muted blusher. It's almost something that is not there, but it's really great on days where you don't want to wear too much makeup, you just want to put something on, and this is sort of like a blusher and a highlighter at the same time. So it's very, very pigmented, which I really like. And generally for Chanel blushes, they do last quite a long time as well, so I feel like they are worth the investment, and I just absolutely love the shade. I think it's very beautiful. It's a really nice dusty rose but with a hint of shimmer inside, but it doesn't really show up on your cheeks too much as well, so which I really enjoy. And it's really good on days where you don't, like I said, don't want to wear too much makeup, or when you're wearing a heavy eye, you want to balance everything out, then I think this one works really well too. So this is from Chanel. Moving on to a primer that I've really been enjoying and been reaching for pretty much all of August, and this is from By Terry, and it's the By Terry Densiliss primer. Now again, I had this in my collection for quite a long time, and I've been reaching for this more because it actually holds your makeup a lot better than some of the primers I've been using. And a lot of times when I go into work in the morning, my makeup looks amazing, but by sort of like midday it starts to kind of melt away, and by the end of the day your makeup is pretty much non-existent, which I don't really enjoy. But I've been using this primer in, you know, hope that it holds all my makeup in place pretty much all day. And because I work in a beauty environment where, you know, you're constantly having aircon coming in, and it's not really good for the skin, and my skin is usually pretty dry anyway, so this is just a really lovely primer to work on your skin. And I do put my makeup on quite early in the morning, and this definitely lasts and holds my makeup throughout the day without drying my skin out too much. And this is actually ridiculously expensive, which I have looked before, but I had this for over a year now and I've been using about a quarter of it, so it does last quite well, and you need about 5p piece every time you apply your makeup, and it definitely lasts for a very long time too. So this is from By Terry. Moving on to some lip products I've really been enjoying. Something I've been using before bed every day is actually a lip oil. Now I have talked about this in one of my favourites back in, I think, April or May before, but I thought I'd talk about it again because it's absolutely amazing. This is from Clarins, and it's the Clarins Instant Comfort Lip Oil. Now they brought it out as a limited edition, but they recently brought it back up permanently, I believe, so it's available nationwide, and it is so good. So this is actually a lip oil that you use more so in the evening. I would say it's quite fit to use in a day. I have got the raspberry version, which you can use in a day, but again I reserve it more so in the evening when I go to bed, because when you go to bed, my lips are really dry in the morning and I like to slap on a really heavy oil, and I really like the oversized doe foot, and as you can see I have used quite a lot of it this month, and it just works really well in nourishing your lips and giving your lips that extra hydration. And yeah, in general I find this really moisturising. I think it'll be really great during the winter months as well, and if you suffer from dry lips like I do, then I would definitely recommend checking this one out as well. So this is from Clarins. The last lip product I want to talk about is something I'm wearing at the moment, and this is something I've been wearing pretty much every single day to work. I do alternate between a few lipsticks, but this is definitely my most reachful lipstick, and it's from Charlotte Tilbury, and this is the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips in Secret Salma. Now, it looks a little bit like this, and the actual colour is a really beautiful sort of pinky nudie colour. It gives a little bit of colour, but it's not too in your face, and I just absolutely love it. It's a really lovely matte shade as well, and it's part of the Matte Revolutionary lipsticks, which is one of my favourites. And I think I talked about a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick last month in my monthly favourites, but they are just absolutely amazing, and they're one of my go-to lip products as well. So this is called Secret Salma. The final favourite I want to share with you guys is a hair care favourite, and this is from Collab, and it's the Collab Extreme Volume Dry Shampoo in a Monaco scent. Now, Monaco scent is my favourite scent anyway, but this one is a really lovely dry shampoo, but I only use it when I ever put my hair up because it gives that extra little bit of grit, but it holds your hair in place, which I really enjoy, and it's nothing too crispy as well. So I've been enjoying this on days where I want to put my hair up and I want it to hold as well, especially when I put a ponytail or a top knot in. I just really want my hair to hold all day, and this is something I definitely reach for. I definitely spray it on my roots as well, make sure it holds, and then just pop it up in a bun as well. So this is from Collab. So that's a wrap for me, guys, for my August favourites. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed, and I would have my latest video link for you down below, and I shall see you next week for a new video. Bye, guys.